Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to review a little bit of yarn from Temu and some hooks from Temu. So I ordered this, it was refunded back to me because of shipping problems, and then it arrived anyway. So technically this is a sponsored video, but I intended on purchasing it myself, but it was refunded back to me. But I received them, so here we go. So this yarn is Rainbow Line by Smile. It says Fashion Gradient, and there's not a ton of information on the ball bands. It says first class weight 50-gram ball, 180 meters. I'll put on the screen what that is in yards. Product code 236, color number 03, cylinder number 538, I believe. It says 100% import wool, pretty much hand wash, no machine, no chlorine, dry clean or hand wash gently, dry in the shade. So I got it because it reminded me of the Chloe yarn from Hobby Lobby. It looks similar to that, so I'll give myself credit for that. It is a smaller weight than the Chloe, I do believe, and it doesn't feel as nice as the Chloe yarn. So it does feel nice though. It feels like wool. There's a little bit of bite in it, so you can know it's wool. It does feel like superwash wool. It has that nice slickness that superwash has. But it does feel like a good wool. I feel like it wasn't very much money, but again, I will put those stats on the screen. It has a beautiful color transition. It's very soft, very watercolory. There's got this purpley, and then it turns into a coral, a cream. Underneath, it must turn to the darker colors, because I do believe this is the same dye lot. Color number 3, product 236, yeah, cylinder 538. So it's the same. It just must have them underneath. Yes, it does. So it transitions from dark to light. It is beautiful, very beautiful. What would I consider it? Probably a number 2, a lightweight yarn, like a sport weight yarn. I don't think it's as small as a 3, but it could be in between a 2 and a 3, I suppose. Pulling on it, it's a 2. Looking at it, it could be a 3. But when you pull on it or create any tension with it, it's about a 2. So I'm not going to try the hooks on this yarn. I feel like it's not going to be a good match. The hooks are plastic. I'm just going to set them aside for now. I'm going to use something that I think will work well with the wool. What would I use on it? Probably something pretty small. 3.5. Clover Amore 3.5. I think the yarn is nice. It's not the softest yarn, but it's definitely workable. Like I said, it does feel like it has a superwash to it, but I could be wrong. I'm going to take my bracelet off because it's going to hit the table here and make a bunch of noise, so we don't want that. It's definitely a smaller weight yarn. As I'm working it is more of a sock weight. So I would say 2 at the heaviest. It's probably a 1. I like the yarn. I can feel the teeth a bit more as it's out of the ball. So it does feel more woolly out of the ball. My thumb is not happy with what's going on. It's pretty sore. I could also try out some gloves I got from Temu. I actually paid for them though. Let me grab them because I do want to try them out. And since my hands hurt, why not? These are arthritic gloves. So they have tiny little bumps on the inside of the glove right here for gripping. And they're supposed to help with arthritis. I don't know what's going on with my thumb, but it's very sore. I'm assuming it's just from too much doing everything. So I'm gonna put these on. These are size large. They come in other sizes. They're very cheap. I wanna say they were like $2. Again, I'll find the price. I'll put them on the screen. It feels weird. It feels like I should not be wearing gloves and crocheting. But it is helping my thumb a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. No, this is terrible. On my right hand, it's starting to tingle. I have to take it off. Whoa, no, that's not gonna work. Not on my right hand. Wow, I was immediately, my blood flow was not correct there. It's not gonna work with my left hand because I have too much drag on the yarn. It's stupid. So these aren't gonna work probably for crocheting unless I cut the fingers off. So yeah, you can see the tips of my fingers are turning red. I don't think this size is a good fit for me. Ooh, no. Not that size anyway. I mean, I can see it giving support to my thumb, so maybe I could just use it for my thumb, because it did feel better. My hand did feel better with it on. My thumb did. Right in here is where I'm sore. I got fuzzies from it on my hand. So the yarn's not bad. It's not the best yarn I've ever worked with. It definitely feels like wool. It's nice. It has nice color shifting in it. I'm not sure what I would do with it other than maybe make a cowl hat. It's not a lot of yards there, 400 yards. I'm not gonna make anything too large for me. A little shawlette maybe. So yeah, I don't know. I'll work a little bit more, but I'm gonna try something out here. Might be a bad idea. Who knows? I definitely don't know. But I'm crazy, so I'm the wild card. Well, let's cut it in half because I'm crazy. It's actually better. It actually is helping my hand. It's giving my thumb support. I guess I need support on my thumb today. It feels good. So, I don't know if I recommend buying the glove and cutting it in half, but it's working for me. I honestly think maybe the gloves are too small for my hands. But I figure if I got an extra large and it was too large, then what good would it do anyway? But this is decent. This is pretty good on my thumb. The yarn is nice. It reminds me of the other yarn that I reviewed from Temu, of the smaller yarn. Let me grab it really quick because it is very similar to this. Hold on a second. It's very similar to this yarn. Ooh, very similar. Yeah. This one is more rough. Definitely has more bite to it. It has no information on it. But this feels more of a scratchy wool, and this is more of a softer wool. But it does remind me, you can see that, right? You can see why it reminds me of it. It's a nicer yarn than that one. Although I do believe that one had more yardage. So, but this has a nice softness to it, as if maybe it's a superwash. But I like it. It's not the best yarn I worked with, but it's certainly not the worst. I like the colors and I like the shifting of the color in it. You can see that it's going to be nice and smooth. So it does remind me of the Chloe yarn that way. I don't even know if they sell Chloe yarn anymore at Hobby Lobby. Have not looked. I know I picked up a couple on clearance, but I feel like I haven't really been to Hobby Lobby for a while. I think I went there for beads the last time I went. This is nice. See how it shifted to that different color, just smooth. I like the yarn. I'd give the yarn an 8 out of a 10. It's a decent yarn. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't remember the price, so I would have to find that and put that on the screen for you, but it's a decent yarn. Retail probably would pay $6 or $7 for a wool yarn. That's good quality. So whatever I paid, I'm sure it was worth it. I'm gonna set them aside. I'm going to grab different yarn for these hooks because these hooks are plastic. They're very plastic. They're not Hobby Lobby plastic like Clover, Amore, and the Hobby Lobby hooks. They're not that kind of plastic. They're plastic, like resin. So I'm not sure there's going to be a smoothness there. I can feel seams, a lot of seams. I like the glitter though, that's cute. I picked it up because I thought it looked like clover. I swear in the picture they look like clover to me. Maybe I was just crazy. This one's broken. That's broke off. What size is that? 3.0 mm. That's just a cute stick now. I guess a hair stick. They come in sizes, well, they did come in a 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, I guess, 7.0, 8, 9, 10, 12. So 3 to 12. I I think they're adorable. What yarn would I want to use with that? I'll just use some Hobby Lobby yarn that won't be terrible. The Stork Struck Baby Bee. I like this yarn. It's very nice. It's Sorbet, no, yeah, Sorbet Ballet. And it is half lyocell, half acrylic. No wonder it's so soft. It's very nice yarn. Love the baby colors. So cute. Okay. It is, what does it call for? It is a worsted weight 4, so it wants me to use a 5.5. There's not a 5.5. I'm gonna go, what, 6 or 5? Probably 5. It's tangled. How come I haven't used this yet? It's so nice. Crazy. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5. This one? This is a 4, I bet. No, that says 5. Maybe I'll use 6. 5 looks tiny. 6 it is. I have to shut my window. Okay, next door is starting to work. He's building a garage, so he's noisy. Wow. The hook is very smooth, actually. Yeah? Yep. It's definitely a little short in my hand, but not crazy short. As I'm working, it's moving, you know, but it's okay. So I'm sad I haven't used this yarn up because it is very nice and I feel like I want more. So I need to use this yarn because I really like it. Hooks are nice. I don't know how much these were, but I feel like in my brain they were under $3 for the set. I like them. I like the 6.0 anyway, 6.0. It's the one I'm using. I'm not having a problem with stitches at all. It's crazy. It's a plastic hook that is not name brand. It's not, to me, it's not a Clover Amour, clearly, but it's also not a boy. It's not a Susan Bates style. It's a crazy different style, all on its own. I will pull some hooks over here and compare it, but smooth. It's smooth. It's crazy. Wild and crazy hooks. If you know what I'm referencing, you are as old as I am. It is something I used to watch when I was very young. 2 wild and crazy guys. So if you know, comment below. TV used to be so much better back then. So I like the hooks. One's broken, so that one makes me sad, but I will use it as a stick in my hair. I rarely use the 3.0 anyway, so not a huge loss, but it was still part of the set and it's broken. So point off for that. I'm sure, you know, I got refunded this, so it was free to me, but if I paid for it and I complained, they would probably refund it to me, right? And then I can order another one. But this is a nice little set. I would use this set. I would grab for it. I like it. It's not ergonomic by any means, but it's cute and it's light. So let me grab, what do I got here? Well, I have Clover and More, so I'll grab one of them. What size am I using? 6. I'm gonna go with plastic because I feel like it shows the head better on the Clover and More's. I did buy a boy hook, but it's smaller, so I'll grab that one. I actually purchased a boy hook just so I can compare it because I didn't own one. So I'm going to pull it out of its package and take a look. So Clover or More. Hey, I'm wearing a black glove. That will help. Hook I'm using. Huh. It is pretty similar to a Clover. My eyes were not wrong. And boy, not like boy. Not like boy at all. No. No, not like boy. It is kind of like a Clover or More. The head of it, you can see here, the head of this one goes down a little more. But it has that overall shape. That's why I have no problem crocheting with it. It has like the overall outline of a Clover and More. So that makes a lot of sense to me why it's working so well. It's the way the head goes down. That's why I have no problem with them, because it catches the stitches less for me. Cute little set. Well worth money. I feel like it was under 3 or a little over 3. So a little under, a little over 3. Either way, really good deal. I like them. I wish the 3 wasn't broken, but I can always order more, right? See, I twist my hair up. Like, let's say this is my hair. I'll put my hair in this and then I'll twist it. And then I take one end and I'll stick it through, not the scratchy end because it'll probably rip my hair out, but then I do this and then I have like a messy bun on the back of my head. So that's what I use broken crochet hooks for, and I have a lot. So I like this yarn. I like this yarn a lot, just so you know. It's Stork Struck, Baby Bee, Hobby Lobby, good yarn. Highly recommend. The yarn from Temu, I like it. I like it. I would buy it again. Yep. And I would get it for free again too if the shipping has. Thank you, Temu. You're very generous. No, I would purchase this yarn. I like it. I like the color change. I think it's beautiful. I would work with it. Yep. So the yarn, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, just because it's not as soft as I would like it. I would like more yardage. I will put the cost. I can link these below if you want, but I will certainly put my Temu link below. I just need to find it. It is an affiliate link for Temu. It does earn me back, whatever, 20%. I don't even know. I don't know. No one's clicked on it as far as I know as of yet, but I will link it below in case you are just feeling some kind of way and you want to take a look at Temu and or download the app, and we both can have a win-win there. If not, that's cool. I'm just letting you know what I think of items from Temu. You're not obligated in any way to do anything. ever. Even to watch me, you don't have to do that. So I thank you for whatever you choose to do. The hooks, I like them. I like them a lot. Good golly gosh. I'm gonna say they're plastic, but that's another reason why they're so cheap. Like cost-wise, they're so cheap. But I really like their shape, and they worked really well. I'll give them an 8 out of 10 too. Like, I can't give them a 10 out of 10. They're not perfect at all. So I'll give them an 8 out of 10 because I really like them. I really like them. I think they're worth the money, even if I did pay for them. So I try to pay for them, for the record. 8 out of 10 for both the yarn and the hooks from Temu. Thank you, Temu, for accidentally sponsoring this video. I appreciate it. Go take a look at Temu. I will link below. Have a great day. It's 11 o'clock. The Baltimore Oriole is singing. Have a wonderful day. Happy makes, and until next time, guys, bye.